we live?
We are live.
Are you sure we're live?
Well,
I'm alive. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Danny Garola. Andre
yes,
Garola.
me.
He does have a name. He just doesn't know his own name.
And welcome to the Pumpkin Patch.
To the Pumpkin Patch, yes. Since we are featuring our Paper Pumpkin Smash Up, this guy, Mr. Andre, he is going to be taking our paper pumpkins. Now he uses my past kits and he smashes them together and he makes a card using two of the fantastic kits together with different elements that he sorts through and decides
I find stuff that works together, or at least I think it does. We'll find out.
He does have a pretty good card today, though. I saw him. Now, I don't help him do any of this. This is something he comes out here. I think he came out here. What was it? Yesterday or Wednesday?
I wanted to come out on Wednesday, but
so yeah,
yes, I came out here early and picked out my pumpkin.
Yeah, because I came out and I thought he was
patch.
outside working on the truck, and he wasn't. He was actually out here playing with the pumpkins.
I was picking my pumpkins.
He was in the pumpkin patch.
That's right.
So yes, he has a fun time creating these. And in the beginning, I was cutting all the paper. I was keeping all the things together for him. But this guy is flying solo, and he is pulling it all together on his own. And it's kind of fun to watch because he's got some pretty good creativity. I'll give him that.
I try. I can only do what I can do.
Trying is the best part.
Yeah.
Yep.
This card's sad.
Sad?
Yeah, that's what I want to tell you.
I don't think it's sad.
It's sort of sad because of what it's for.
Oh, yikes.
That's what this is for today. That's
What's
why I'm drinking
today?
this. It's not today.
What? Oh, I was going to say no, because your dad's birthday was on the 21st.
Yes.
And
this
wasn't
card's
Bill's?
for Bill and my dad.
Oh, okay, because Bill's birthday was what?
His birthday's in August, but
I thought
you know
his
what
was
happened
October.
at the end of this month on
Well,
Halloween.
Yeah. So, to give you guys a little
both
insight.
of my fathers are deceased.
Well, and the one that he's kind of memorizing in this, I guess, video is it was his stepdad. Oh yeah, that's cool. Did that cup come from him?
I think this came from your grandmother, but
okay.
But it would be something he would have.
Oh,
He's
absolutely.
a very nautical person. He was 22 years retired from the Coast Guard, so he was a big nautical type person.
Yeah, in his house, he had, the big
It was an old, like, maybe 40s, 50s diving helmet, like the kind that you
the big
see
metal
in
ones,
like
yeah.
Jacques Cousteau type stuff with the metal, like
plate guard.
Yes, and it was like the real old ones, and
it was like brass.
Like you had to have a hose that went to the surface, and that's how you breathed by pure luck.
I don't
and
know
hope
how it
didn't have
suctioned around your head because it was kind of open, but maybe it's because
it's because it went with a whole suit. There was a suit that went with
gotcha.
it. It went over the suit, and it was more or less the buoyancy of the way. Like when you take a bucket and tip it upside down, you can have it. It was like that. It was basically that premise.
So when you went underwater, you couldn't tip because otherwise,
pretty much that's basically the premise of how it used to work.
Oh, okay.
And there was a hose that ran out of it up to the surface, and that was about it.
What was the big propeller thing that he had?
Yeah,
was
lots
that
of
from?
propellers.
I know, but was that big wood one?
The prop one was off of an old plane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his house was like a antique fest. It was crazy going into his home and seeing like all the things that he had.
Hello,
there's
Peggy. Yes.
Hello, Peggy.
And so he passed away on Halloween several years ago. And the 21st was my father's birthday of this month.
Yeah.
So
we just
had
that passing.
A remembrance card for them.
Yeah, because it is a man, like a masculine. The two kits that he picked out are more, I would say, I mean, you could use it for any occasion, but they are more masculine, like themed, I guess you would say. So
I mean, they could be used as a Father's Day card or a birthday card. But
I think
they're just going to be pretty. It's going to just be pretty simple and plain for the most part. I mean, I didn't really want a bunch of writing on it. Yeah. And
no, but he made it turn out pretty good, and using elements out of both the kits here. So
yes.
Without further ado, we're going to get you guys flipped around. What are you drinking today?
I am drinking Glenlivet. It's a
is that the one that you went and found?
Yes, it's a single malt it's about 14-year-old whiskey. It's a very aged whiskey.
So yesterday
it's a very nice whiskey.
Yesterday he was running through the house searching for this bottle.
Because I've had this bottle for about 2+ years. My mother-in-law bought it for me.
Yeah, he goes, your mom got this for me.
It might be older than that.
I go, she did?
And I've only had like one... This is like my second to third glass out of it.
Yeah, there's not much. That's why he was freaking out. He was like, I don't know where it went. Was it in the RV?
No, it was in the cupboard above the coffee pot.
Gotcha, okay.
I mean, and like with certain whiskeys like this, I mean, it would have been nice if it was kept in an oak barrel so it can continue to get that smoky flavor, but...
So that's not considered a cocktail, is it?
No, this is just a straight aged whiskey.
So even though we are here for cocktail and cards, he is drinking straight up whiskey.
This is for my fathers. I mean, not that either one of them were much of a drinker. Neither one of them really ever drank.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw.
But they were both very masculine men.
Well, Bill, didn't he like to have a shot during like the holidays when you
every
sit down?
once in a while.
Or no, he drank wine, didn't he?
Probably.
Yeah, I think I remember him.
I mean, my two fathers weren't together. They were two different people in different worlds.
Oh, we have to state those.
Well, no, I'm just saying because the way the way I was talking about them is they were two completely different people that were in my life. His mother
were married to them at different stages in.
Yes, I mean, like my one father, like my birth father. Yes, was. Like, I mean, he was a blue collar, like, he was a maintenance guy for lots of different companies. And I remember one time he comes home from work and he's trying to pull this splinter out of his thumb or whatever. And it took him probably a good 10 or 15 minutes. And by the time he got it out, this thing was like literally thicker than a toothpick.
Ew.
And like he did it without flinching. And it was literally probably like that long that he pulled out of his thumb.
Too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in the Army.
Yes.
And so, like, I just remember that's like when you know, those people have the stories, they're like, yeah, like your dad getting the cut or getting, you know, hit by a car or whatever and just walking it off. That was kind of, you know what I mean? Wow. It was that thing where he walked off like that. Like, he didn't even really flinch. He didn't make much noise. And I just remember him digging and then finally pulling out this, I called it a 2x4. It was basically a 2x4 piece of splinter out of his finger.
Yikes.
Yes, and a lot of my things that my stepfather taught me were just a lot of things like basically like hard work. I mean, the weirdest thing is he had a very cushy office job, but like he was a very hands-on doing stuff all the time. I meant
he's the one you can thank. He's the one that created the boat laws that if you drink and drive, you can still get a DUI.
And if you lived in Oregon, he issued your boating license if you ever received one, other than probably for the last 15 years.
Here's the irony of this.
He basically created every law and safety regulations for boating across the United States.
So, here's the crazy thing. So he's talking about Bill, his stepdad. Now, my mom marries my stepdad, Kim, which his brother-in-law...
Yeah, his sister married
the guy who took over.
Yeah, my stepfather's
Bill's job.
Yeah, ex-boss and he partner. Yeah, which was really funny.
Which is crazy. Like, what in the world? What a tiny, tiny bubble we live in. Yes. That he wound up being.
So they knew each other.
Yeah, it was
because they worked for years together as well.
But they're both passed on now. They're in a whole nother realm. So, all right, you guys, enough with our stories. We're going to get you guys flipped around. I know my son's in the house watching my daughter right now, but he's got to go to work soon. So I'm going to let him get into this card so we can get it done.
So a few of the things we did off camera, just like I just did before while we were sitting here, I'll explain it as we go.
What are you talking about?
Like cutting the paper and stuff. How I trimmed the paper slightly.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'll see you down there.
Whoa. Let's not. Gosh dang it, they always keep changing this flip button around.
I think you've been changed.
Yeah, probably.
Your button's been flipped.
Yep. Probably so, Joe. Why is it staring at that camera? Oh yeah, that's right. With Facebook, it zooms it out a lot, so I'm gonna have to
zoom out.
Yeah. All these different platforms are so different as much as we do these flipperoos. And I know don't come at me because I still forgot to change my new label here. But if you're trying to email me any questions about what we've got going, stamper, not bar. Oh. Even though it would be suiting for what you do right now.
How long has it been this? Or has it just been like wrong this whole time?
Well, it's only wrong there.
But I'm saying, hasn't that been up there for a while? Okay, so now that we're flipped, this is the best there is May 2024. That's this kit here. And this other kit is Exploring in color of May. Oh, wow, they're both May. I didn't even really know this. They're May of 23 and 24.
And it makes complete sense that they were both centric around like Father's Day masculine, because May is when you get ready for your June Father Day cards. So that makes complete sense.
Yeah. I don't look at the names. I open the boxes and I look inside. And then I was like, oh, well, those two can go together. And I just set them on my desk. And then when I flip through them quickly, I figure out what I'm going to do, or I wing it. And so I'm going to use this paper out of this.
Did this come out of that one or this one?
Yes, this came out of this one. This was that mocha or crumb cake.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wow, you remembered that.
And then this cut out was a piece from that. And what I also wanted to use from this as well, if you needed to, I mean, I don't. Oops. That's an envelope, but there is another envelope that I thought, there we go. This envelope that somebody stamped a tree on. I don't know. I mean, if you needed an envelope, you could.
Yeah, I stamped an envelope to go with my cards that I already used with my, but
whatever. But I'm gonna, because it gives it a little contrast that I saw this envelope and I would be like, oh, that'd be perfect if I needed to use an envelope. But I don't really think I need one at the moment.
Well, this one actually goes with your...
Oh, yeah.
This one right here goes kind of with...
Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to use this piece of paper, because the paper in this was really cool and I liked it. And there was another set that had similar type paper.
Look at that.
Yeah.
They have a whole one in there.
Oh, yeah. See, like that. Like this paper I thought was really
how cool that one is. I forgot about this.
Yeah, these papers I saw and I
Look
really...
at the tent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, the tent with the river. It's the other side of this.
Yes.
That's a full... Huh. Okay.
Yes, and I really liked this. And
so I had already had this piece already cut in there then.
Yes, and then we trimmed it down to fit on this.
Yeah, it's 4 by 5 1/4.
Yeah, we trimmed it on this so that you can see that crumb cake a little better.
Yeah, so because when we die cut, it's the number 2 die of the what is this, deckled circle dies. So it's 1, 2. So second from the bottom. That's just in a regular piece of crumb cake, and that's what he is going to stamp on.
Yeah, and so I mean, this is just plain stock, but I liked that.
Oh, were you going to distress that circle? Did you decide you wanted to do that?
I don't think we needed to.
Okay, all right.
Where'd you put it? It's right here. You just set this on top of it, or it was right here. Something. It's sitting here somewhere.
All
yeah.
Right.
And then so I'm using the sentiment and the paper from this. I'm using the card stock. And something from this. I don't remember what else I was using.
Doesn't matter. Just
the envelope.
Well, wait a minute. What was...
Oh, I was originally going to use the sentiment out of this, and then I realized I didn't really want any... any writing. Like I said, just because I can't...
Inside.
Yeah.
What did this one say? This one said, with love and admiration to the most amazing person.
Yeah.
I think that's the one you were looking at.
It was. And then I sadly realized this card wouldn't really be going to anybody.
Well, you still have my stepdad.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to give him my stepdad's card.
Well, it doesn't have a...
Yes. And then so...
What color ink do you want?
Then we're going to do the green, weren't we? Or whatever would be good with that compass.
No, I was going to do the early espresso.
Okay, then that. Cool. And then so we're going to...
Or actually...
We might put something on the inside just so that...
I wonder what that copper clay would look like.
Oh, the one that came in the set?
With that one.
Yeah, I do like that.
Is that even open?
This one is not.
Yeah.
We might have to open it.
No, I have the big one.
Oh, do you have the big one? Okay.
It's over here on this other...
This is a retired set? Yes.
That's a retired color, yeah.
Yes. But we're going to use it because if you have this pumpkin
set... We'll see how it looks on the crumb cake.
And yeah.
Copper clay?
Yes. So this is the front of the card, so you fold it like this.
Those are already pre-scored,
Yeah.
so that's really nice with paper pumpkin.
Yeah, some of the stuff is already pre-done, so it makes things quick and easy. I need to find some glue. Yes.
Oh, you know what you could do? I saw inside of that one.
Had those perfect puncher-uppers.
What?
Elevators.
Elevators? Well, there should be some inside of those kits.
And like this just reminds me of them. That's why I kind of picked this.
Oh,
there was like this set, and then there was another set that was very similar to that. What is this? That was similar to this, which was a very similar type set, which I'll probably end up using eventually because I liked the way it looked. Which made me... But it was a little too busy. Not that this isn't
I forgot
busy.
this one came with stickers. Those are
Yes.
cute. Look at that. It came with this thing of stickers. I wonder if those would be... Ooh, that whiskey kind of smells.
Smells like whiskey. Smells like oak.
It smells like an old person.
Smells like aged oats. And it's a single malt, so as you get your whiskey lesson of the day, sometimes like when they make liquor like this, that when whiskey, you know, like when you hear single malt or double malt or like Black Velvet is a very popular whiskey, but that's like I think it's a double or a triple malt, because what it is they use the barrels out of other liquors to store this liquor in.
Ooh, lesson 101. Jeez.
And therefore, that's what changes it from being a single to a double. That means that there was one or two different other liquors in that barrel that it used when storing it to age it more. And so this was kept in one of its original barrels, or it only had one other barrel that it was transferred to, which it sat for over 12 to 14 years.
There's your elevators. No, I was thinking with this, before you put this down, it might be kind of cool to do a bow. Go ahead and do your thing.
We don't do bows.
Well, not necessarily a bow, but you would just take one of these, and then you could put this on there just like that.
Yeah.
To create just some element underneath that. But you do you.
Yeah. I mean, it would be all right, but I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here.
So the way you're going to have to put that on there is make sure that it's not going to be completely circular, but you're going to want to line it all up where it looks.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We've made contact. Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
It almost looks like it. You know what we should have done is made it like that color so it looked like a rock. Now seeing it, that shape makes it look
Do you
like
want me
it
to color it?
could be a rock. No, this is fine.
All right.
But for future, like if you wanted to, you can make this look like a rock.
Why are you like shaking your hands like bada bing, bada boom?
You know. Yeah, like this could be a rock or something. I mean, it's not centered, but I tried to make it to where I could get the whole image on there, so. And then we'll put some elevators on here.
So you're not putting a sentiment at all on there?
I don't know, I'm still thinking.
Life is meant for good friends and great
Adventures?
adventures.
That sounds like, Some of the
Doesn't
sentiments are
matter
kind of
where you're-
goofy.
Well, this one's more for like a birthday. This is like scrapbooking, I see. Oh, I did make a scrapbook page with this because I actually showed it off yesterday at the class. It doesn't matter where you're going; it's who you have
Besides you that gets you there. Yeah, we might do something. And then what I was thinking too is just to add a little on the inside too, because it's awfully white.
Ooh.
And like I said, it's very simple. And that's what I said. I mean, you could do other things to this, but I just wanted to keep it pretty simple. But I like those
Well,
colors.
he likes the scenery. That's
I do like the
big
scenery, and I like the colors.
And I think he didn't want to cover up too many of the, because he was gonna do a sentiment, but the sentiment thing was too big.
And it was kind of weird shaped.
Because because
Oh, maybe I
the
put it in the
Thanks
other
and
box.
Beyond dies went with that.
Or is it this one?
What?
Oh, I put the hang on.
word thanks?
No, there they are. Those little strips that are cut.
So the Thanks and Beyond
Yeah, I thought about
go
that.
with that, but they would have been too big because we were looking at putting this sentiment piece on there, but then it would have covered up his buffalo, and he didn't want to do that.
Where did the other piece go? It was here somewhere.
That little strip that you have is good, because then you just run it down the inside.
That's what I was going to
flat,
do.
like this. Because see, since we cut it off of this side, it'll look good if you just run it right down the inside there.
Yeah.
And then where that gratitude are, what did that one say? That not the stamp set from this one, but I think it was from this other kit.
Yes. It is. That's why I was going to use the sentiment out of this and the other thing from the other one.
Yeah, but you could stamp this sentiment. Where the heck would it go?
And this little already pre-punched cup.
Do you have the stamps from this one?
It should be in there.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I don't see it anywhere. So
yes. There it is.
Let's say it should be here somewhere. Oh yeah, that's what there's also the tree.
Here, are you putting that cup on there?
I don't know.
This needs to get moved over.
More.
Yes, so it doesn't take up your space of your card, so you can write.
Yes, and that's...
Or if you...
Well, that's it, and I was going to put that other... Yes, my stepfather taught me how to be thrifty as well. That's where...
Oh, my Lord.
That's where most of my thriftiness comes from.
Frugal beyond. Like, ridiculously frugal.
Like, he made a really good amount of money.
Yeah.
And,
you would have never known it.
But loved to thrift store and garage
they
sale.
They even got Christmas presents that were secondhand. I mean, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but...
Well, you think like that or no? Would that just be weird?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay. But yeah. And then...
The stamp is up there.
Oh, here it is. Yes, and then... I guess we could do that.
No, you have the compass on there. I mean, you could always do one of the adventure ones.
No, because then we're using both.
Okay.
And we can use the same color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
To keep it all together?
Or we could use the blue that comes from the other kit. No, it would go with this because it's from that kit.
That stamp and copper on the front.
Okay. But yes, like I remember we used to get up every Sunday and go thrift storing and garage sailing early in the morning, and I would end up falling asleep in church because we were always up at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning going to do stuff. I got it all over the stamp, but I'm gonna try not to get...
Do you want to clean it first? Oh, you got it on the block.
Yes. I'm gonna try not to get the... I'm gonna try not to get...
Yep, try real hard.
Booyah.
Where do you get your centeredness from?
I didn't want it centered.
Hey!
Look what you done did.
You done did it.
Because you're talking shots. I didn't want it centered.
Oh, all right. Well, then you achieve
Because then you can write up there and write down there and do other things. That's how I wanted it. I wanted it where I put it.
Okay. Then that's all that matters.
But yeah, that's a nice little Father's Day or birthday card for that person in your life.
I mean, you can just give it as an everyday card.
Yeah, that, you know, because it's very simple and you could use a different sentiment. Or like the adventure ones, like, you know, like if you have like a group of people, like we have a couple of friends that go camping now that they're both retired, Joel and Lori. Mm-hmm. They're always hiking and biking and...
They go to Moab.
Yeah, they go and do stuff all the time, so therefore... We're supposed to be RVing with them, but I got to retire first for that to happen. But yeah. Nice little card. I meant we didn't take up too much of your time.
No, that was a
But
good
this
one.
is a quick little card, and like I said, a lot of the work was already pre-done. I mean, you would have to cut the other part off, but they were already pre-cut. And then this envelope also goes well. Goes well with this. Which also gives you a little different...
Yeah, that is cute, because it gives you that woodsy outdoors look. Yeah. And then the trees.
Yes.
Like, there should be an envelope in there that doesn't have trees, but if you were to do the...
you could use...
what is that color?
That green?
Yeah, there's
okay.
the trees right there.
Yeah, those are these trees,
You
not
could do-
those trees.
No, I know, but I'm saying to make this match this, instead of doing this blue, you could do it in Mossy Meadow, one of those dark green colors, so it...
and I kind of wanted to use that compass too, because Bill used to have a lot of compasses and nautical type instruments that had like sextants and things like that. And so therefore, this is a little remembrance card to my father's. But a quick little pumpkin mashup.
Yep, you did good.
Yep.
All right.
Straight picked from the patch, quick and easy. And you get to reuse some of your stuff, and you get to use a little bit of both. So
if you've got the 2 years from May.
Yeah, they were both from May. One was from 23, the other one was from 24.
Yeah. All right, you guys, have a fabulous weekend. I will see you guys Monday. And take care of yourselves, and we will see you, not next Friday, but the Friday after.
And if you have any drink recommendations, I'm always accepting.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for Karen.
I forgot I didn't get Karen's email. If I did, it must have got lost in like a junk or something.
Reach out to her.
So, yeah, send it to her, not at Pink Bar Stamper, but you can send it to her, and then hopefully she'll give it to me so I can get your guys' drink recommendations. And we'll feature your drink on one of our episodes.
So if you have drink recommendations, send it to pinkbarn with an N pinkbarnstamper@gmail.com.
Just add an N.
Yeah, since I screwed up on that, and I'm finally, somebody pointed it out to me. It's been there for a while.
No wonder you weren't getting emails or questions.
No. I talk a lot. I'm pretty sure I cover everybody's questions. I get the talking a lot from you, I swear.
Not from me.
Yeah, right. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves. Have a fabulous weekend. See you guys soon.
Have a good one.
Bye.